Hi, in this slide I want to deal with a huge universal pushback concern about moving minnows over to the wholesale service division, and that is the reps will not stand for it, which is a sort of a generalized, awfulized kind of a statement. When we actually do analysis of sales territories on a net profit basis, and when we look at our sales reps and say just intuitively, are they excellent, not excellent, or in the middle, and you put them in three piles. You'll find very quickly that you're apt to have 20 to 50% of your reps are really not only are they not excellent, they tend to have accumulated a lot of small orders. So they're small order reps with small order accounts and so forth. It doesn't mean that they don't have a few accounts that are potentially very large and maybe they do some okay volume with them, but because they're mediocre at best kind of reps, they're under penetrating their key accounts. So what happens is if we said, with truth of matters, we have to outplace some of our small reps, and that allows us to take all their small accounts and just give them to the minnow division. And what accounts could still support an outside salesperson, we'll give those to the very best sales reps, and it's like a trade. We'll say, here are 5 big accounts with, $50,000 in margin, and we're going to take away 50 accounts from you that have $3,000 in margin. So the guy's getting a net $47,000 more in margin with a lot fewer accounts. Not that they were calling on the accounts, we just pretend they were, but we know they're not. But even if the sales rep doesn't call on the account will track that rep down, or certainly the inside salespeople, and bug them and suck on the fulfillment horse, if you will, the sales reps are trying to ride. So by putting them in the wholesale division, we can play a different game, a different structure and firmness with these kinds of accounts. Now, when it comes to the gross margin dollar windfall, if you just kept the same old commission plan, then these guys would right away make more money, and that's not necessarily what you have to do. Another variation is to go and do a one-time buyout of small accounts from the best accounts, the best sales reps. In other words, the bottom 50% of your territory is only generating 10% of your margin, 10% of your commission, or your income is sort of pegged that way. So we're going to take these, give them to the wholesale division, and we're going to figure out what your commission would have been on these accounts if they just kept buying what they're buying for the next year. So we're going to buy a year's worth of income from you, in a sense, to trade them over to wholesale. Now, in theory, if you're calling on them, we want to take that extra time that we freed up, and you and I, because you're an ace, are going to go work on 5 core accounts and 5 target accounts and 5 losing accounts and turn losers into winners. We're going to hyper focus on accounts that matter, and if the total team helps you do this, you're going to get a lot more upside growth in those than what you traded away. So by the end of the year, you're still going to be making a lot more money. So you could do a buyout like that. And if you decide to not give them a windfall here and stay on the same plan, you can say what we're going to do is we're going to switch you to whatever your best W-2, amount of income was. So, you don't have any downside risk. And going forward, the way you're going to make more money on the upside is we're going to do it on profit improvement. Not margin dollars, but margin dollars take away cost to serve, and it leaves us with net profit for customers. We're going to work on net profit development and give you incentives based on that. And if we can give you, fewer but lots bigger accounts, and the whole team works with you with new tools, we have no problem since growing your income going forward. Well, this scenario actually will generate 5 different streams of new profit to the bottom line, and you can see that I've referenced it down here. If you go to YouTube video playlist number 4. Clips 43, 45, or read article 2.19 at my website, amerifield.com. You'll see this, but we'll also cover it in the next clip. Thank you.